All right. So this segment is going to be a little bit about what I do, why I do it, how I do it, why I do it. I already say why I do it. All right. So I've been doing videos and shit since I was 14 years old. Can you believe it? I was recording Jimmy Fitch's blogs back from when I was a freshman in high school. I don't remember why I did it. I think I was starting to get into YouTube. And at the time, I actually wasn't watching a lot of video blogs, a lot of vlogs, as they're now called. I don't know. I was just kind of like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it. I always thought I was kind of like a personality, I guess. And so I was like, I could do this. So I got a camera. I was holding it on top of my mom's computer in our old computer room. And I would just start talking about my day, what I was doing. Hopefully some comedy was coming out. And to be honest, it's no different from what I'm doing right now. It's kind of funny. Just everything changed, but nothing changed. Oh, whoa. My audio was cutting out there. I was basically saying everything. What the fuck? I was saying that everything changed, but nothing changed. All right, we got it out. So how I do it. So it changed a lot more since I started then. Right now I am recording on Adobe Audition through a multi-track session, to which a camera on my DSLR, my D3300. I'm going to be upgrading that hopefully soon. And the audio is on my Audio Technica AT2035, going through a what's it called? A Euphoria UMC 404 HD, I think it's called. And that's my audio interface that I'm going into through my computer. And for people that don't really know about how big productions are, this is fucking nothing compared to some other productions. Some people have giant ass studios where they have like $400 microphones and red cameras and decent software and audio interfaces and stuff, with sound panels for sound dampening and stuff. I just now started putting a little windscreen on my microphone. I used to use the what are they called? The pop filters. But I didn't like how much my face was being covered up by that. Anyways, so that's basically how I'm doing it. And why I'm doing it is just I've always had this drive to create. I've always wanted to like work on stuff creatively. I think I'm pretty funny for the most part. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I mean, I don't know. I've been nominated for fucking comedy shit. Some people like it. A lot of people laughed at my short film. God only knows. Check it out. It's on this channel, Sonnavafitch 2, which was my original channel. That was Sergeant Pepper is Moi, but I changed the name because that was fucking stupid. I made it up when I was 15. All right. So a little bit more of how I do it is that I'm keeping all the branding pretty much the same. So that's why I made a new channel, just to keep all the really highly produced. There's no budget, no fucking budget whatsoever. Maybe someday, but we'll get there. That's where I keep the highly produced shit. So like Fitch 2032 forever, that went on there. Let's see. Just like all the sketches and stuff. Stuff that I really edit. This is more so quote live, kind of. Some of them I will edit a little bit. I'll do some jump cuts and stuff, but it's nothing compared to like Fitch 2032. the sketches and stuff. The scripted, I guess a lot of it is scripted on that channel. And Sonnavafitch 2, that's where I'm keeping these shows. And same thing with the branding. Nobody's watching this. Nobody's hearing this. What? It's like I planned that out or something. So it was originally Jimmy Fitch's Games. I changed that because, I don't know, I didn't want to sound too pompous, I guess. I don't want to be like, Jimmy Fitch's Games. That's so suave. I don't know where I was going with that. I have no idea. But I don't know. I just didn't want to make it seem like I'm trying to put my name into the spotlight, which really isn't it. I just want to make shit that people enjoy. That's really just, that's it down to its core. So I don't know. I like the idea of having like a consistent videos going out and stuff. And it's hard. Especially editing. I'm just one guy. So I'm editing all the Let's Plays. I'm editing all the podcast. For the most part, I edit all my sketches and stuff too, but it depends on the project. Fitch 2032 was actually my buddy Keith. He edited it as well as shot it for me as well. And that channel isn't dead. I am definitely going to hopefully start shooting some sketches and stuff onto that channel. But right now I'm kind of working on a couple other things. Some sketches I'm writing, but I'm in the process of writing a full-length script right now, which I guess I can kind of get into. It's about the feeling of like after you graduate college and then you're just like, all right, so now what am I gonna do next? Just like you kind of thrown out of college and it's like, all right, I guess I got to start my life now. And that's what the movie kind of tackles upon, as well as a relationship breakup after quite amount of time. I don't know anything about that. All right. So that's what I'm kind of working on right now. But I would love to get back into writing and shooting some sketches. That sounds like a lot of fun. So yeah, that's kind of the plan right now, is just like trying to make a consistent schedule. Nick is actually going to possibly be helping me edit as well. Just kind of cut the work process in half for me. So that'll be great once we get to that. And Nick and I are also looking into moving in together, which will be really cool. I mean, we both work at the same place, and it's kind of far away, so it makes sense. And plus, we are literally creative partners. Like, we've been working together for a super long time, so I think that'll really start helping this move it along a little bit. And this is actually gaining some traction. After the first episode, I got like 2 comments after barely like posting anything about it. So I think that YouTube algorithm might actually be working in my favor for the first time in, holy shit, 9 years. I honestly can't believe that I've been making videos almost consistently for 9 years. I started in September 2009. Jesus. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. Let's see where I'm going through. Why I do it? I was saying that I got that creative. I got that creative flow in me. I like writing. I like shooting. I like editing. I like talking with people. I like discussing stuff. Everyone has an opinion, and mine is often right. It's often the right opinion. It's funny listening to podcasts, because you listen to, especially solo podcasts, where you listen to people talk and it's like, wish I was on the podcast right now so I can argue with you about it. I'm usually super like, I try not to like being argumentative person, but I don't know, on opinions of stuff, I don't know. There's just some people that's like, really? You liked Rogue One? Why? It was awful. So that's why I do it. How I do it, I kind of said that. Got to keep up that consistent video flow. Got to get some decent equipment. We're working on getting some better equipment. Hopefully doing that soon. It's just expensive. It's expensive to start off, but I think people forgive you for not having decent equipment in the very beginning. There's so many channels where it's just like you watch some people's first videos and it's like, holy shit. Like, watch my first videos. Oof, they're bad. Even like my more produced ones. Like, I made this sketch when I was a senior in high school, and I just remember I remember not being able to hear myself or my friend Matt. We were recording a video for the beginning of our class night because we were hosting it. I just remember there's this one area where we can't hear each other, and I think I literally went, oh man, that sucks. Like, I didn't try editing it. I didn't try raising any volume. I never thought about getting microphones because I honestly had no idea like how you would record onto like an external source or anything. So it's just so funny just to look back on some of those videos, especially high school ones. It's like, whoa, those are really bad. But everyone starts from somewhere. Just go out and start making videos, you know? I think someday your work will be recognized. That's why I'm still doing it. I think someday that someone will recognize all the work that I put into this shit. And even if I just get 5 people that consistently watch my videos, that's fucking amazing. I'm glad that I touched those 5 people I touched those 5 people. I touched them like they touched me. Am I right? All right. I guess that's probably the end of this topic. So like I said, this is going to be a short episode. I'm working on all the new social medias and stuff for this podcast. Right now our Twitter is nobody's hearing, or what is it? Nobody cast. I think that's what it is actually. It's at nobody cast. Nobody's cast. Let me look it up. No, yeah, it's nobody cast, all one word, obviously, because it's Twitter. And subscribe to this channel, Sonnavafitch 2. That actually has more subscribers than my on the Big Sketch channel, which is completely fine. I mean, that's where I mostly upload to anyways, so that's completely fine. I totally get that. Don't mind me. I'm just getting a M&M right now. So you can follow us on Twitter. I'm working on a Facebook right now. I was trying to redo the Fix It and Post page, and Facebook didn't like that, saying, people liked no Fix It and Post. They don't like nobody's hearing this. I'm like, it's the same show though. I'm just changing the name, but it's fine. So I'm gonna work on making a new Facebook account for that. So I'll hit you up with that when that's coming up soon. So thanks for listening, guys. I know this was a short episode, but we will be back before the end of this week with a full-length episode with my buddy Nick Hoosen. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll speak with you again soon. Later, haters.